So this is the WordPress desktop. This is the basic, completely new install. What we're going to do is I'm just going to take you through the basics of the WordPress desktop. It's not really an in-depth video, it's just to show you where everything is and how to navigate through the dashboard. So this is what you would first get in once you've taken over the site, either from your developer or when you've just had it installed through your service provider. On the left is the menu system. You've got the dashboard, posts, media, pages, comments, appearance, plugins, users, tools, and settings. Those are the basics. If you had a site that might have more of those, but a basic WordPress install with nothing in it will have those ones. Now, WordPress is started off as a blog system, so it's all about news articles, and maybe called something different on your site, and that's all controlled here by the posts. If we click on posts here, posts is literally the cornerstone of WordPress. Everything's based around posts. Even pages are posts, but they're just called pages. I know it's quite confusing. So what would happen is you'd have your site. You may have articles. You may have news articles or a blog. It may be called something like this, and this is generally where you capture it. We will have our next video in the series. We'll have everything to do with posts. Media is essentially just your pictures, your PDFs, anything to do that it gets attached to a post or a page. So it's PDFs, images, it could be videos, it could be sound. So generally everything goes into the media section, and this is where you can control your media. You can control the upload, the sizing, things like that. Next part is the pages. Pages are essentially like your home page would be a page. Your blog would be a series of posts. So your pages is like, you know, when you have an about us page, a contact us page, and this is where you would edit the pages for your website. Next section is comments. Comments are, say you've had a post, you've created a post and you've put it out there for the general public, and they can come in there and they can comment on the site. This is where you manage your comments. You see if they spam, you delete them, things like that. Next section is appearance. This is where you work with the themes of the website. You customize the website. You work with your widgets. Widgets are things that appear in a sidebar. It could be a date widget. It could be a calendar widget. A different menu. Menus is where you create your menus for your site. Then themes are basically designs for your site. So the 20 series all comes from WordPress itself. So 2019 is the standard one that comes with the new WordPress, and obviously there's quite a few of the older ones. I think when we started, I think there was 2010. So there's quite a few WordPress themes out there that are from WordPress itself. Next section is plugins. Plugins are like little apps that go onto your site. It could be like this one's got an anti-spam that comes standard with it. It is a paid service. So these are little additions that you put to WordPress that should work that enhance the quality of the site. Next is users. This is where you manage the users for your site. You can see this one just has one user, but you could have multiple users. If it was an e-commerce site, you'd have your customers would be in this section as well. Next section is tools. This is where you can import data, export data. You can quite a few other things. You can now there's a huge big drive for the protection of personal data of your users. And here you can erase personal data or export personal data. The last section is settings, and this is where basically the settings of WordPress, what the URLs, writing, permalinks. Privacy. Now there's a huge big drive for privacy on websites. You know, we go to some sites and it says, do you accept the privacy for this website? And that's it. That's how simple the WordPress desktop is. What we're going to do is in this series, we're going to go through each of the sections. So we'll work with posts, we'll work with media, and I'll take it into a lot more depth. But essentially, that's WordPress in a nutshell. It's those 10 items on the left-hand side, and that's it. That's mainly where you'll work. If you're not an admin and you're just capturing, you may only end up working with posts, media, pages, and comments. That's all you'd be working in. And sometimes you may even log on and all you'll see is posts and media. So yes, through this series, by the end of this series, you'll know how to navigate through WordPress, you'll know how to create posts, you'll know how to create pages, you'll be able to manage your site a lot better. But yes, it's a very, very simple program. You'll enjoy it through, and stay tuned for our next video. It will be the next video in the series. It will be on posts, and I hope you guys have a great day. Chat soon. Cheers. Bye.